What is up, guys? It's the Dark One here, and today I'm bringing you back with another episode of weapon review. And today we will be using the Exile greatsword left by one of you guys in the comments. So, Exile greatsword. Let's get into this, shall we? Now, Exile greatsword. I do have it refined, but unrefined, this weapon does have, I believe it still has a B and B, but it gets a higher tier of B and B in when you put refined on it. So keep that in mind, but I'm not entirely sure. Now, firstly, it is a curved greatsword. It falls into that weapon category, and most of its attacks, or all of its attacks, are slashes. So all of them can be parried. Okay, so keep that in mind. The weight, 17.0, quite heavy, if I should say so myself. I am weighing 45, which is kind of a high weight for me. And, of course, physical attack power is 262. Very good. It is really good. And with the B&B scaling I have, and because I do have a quality build, this thing does get a high plus damage boost, which is a 363, which is fantastic. Does not have any effects, no bleed, no poison, no frost, so you must have put that on yourself. And 24 strength, 16 dex to use, like it's regular for a greatsword, a curved greatsword. And that's pretty much all I have to say about the stats. So let's get into Bloodstained Greatsword, wielded by one of the watchdogs of Farron, who presided over the slumber of fallen warriors. The blade is a reminder of the exile's past misdeeds. Inhuman strength is required to wield this heaviest of curved greatswords. And spin slash. I believe you guys should know what that is. Now, let's get into a battle, shall we? Or not. Now, this weapon is particularly good because it is one of my go-to weapons that I like to use. And of course, the weapon does have its own unique moveset, like the R2s and such, like R1s, basic slash motions. Basic slash motions is any other curved sword would have. R2s, same as any other curved sword. Now, thirdly, the R2s on the one-hand weapon is a bit more slashy, but still very effective. And then regular R1s, of course. And then we also have spin slash. That weapon is particularly good in catch people because some people underestimate the range on it. Sorry, but this weapon is amazing. I am a fan of it. This is my to-go curved greatsword that I use, because I just really love this one because of its damage and because you don't see a lot of people using it. And one of my really good friends actually uses this weapon, which is fantastic. I love fighting him with it. But you guys, I say you guys use this weapon, give it a try. You might be surprised on how good it actually is. I'll tell you guys that, okay? And of course, we're using the Rag and Mask, Black Hand Armor, Leonard's Gauntlets, and Cleric Trousers. And we got Dark Ring, Panther Ring, Ring of Favor, and Prisoner Chain. And we have oh. Ooh, got me with the L1. God Twin Swords pretty good weapon. Hate that people do well, I mean, that is on my weapons, like the Drang Twin Spears and the God Twin Swords, and I believe it is on. I think those are the only two ones that do the L2s, L1s. I mean, rolling our L1s super quickly, which is kind of annoying because some people do just spam it, which is sucky. But it is part of the weapon, and if you see something, people will abuse it. But it's whatever. To be honest, I think I should have been parrying in it instead of trying to trade with it, because he could have had Leo Ring on, which could have, but I didn't really know what his damage was, so I couldn't really tell. But overall, I did okay for somebody with that kind of playstyle. But let's get in a different fight with somebody actually. Let's see if we can get some good stuff in here. I don't want to summon the same guy. There's one. That guy. But this weapon is great. I do like it a lot. I do like buffing it, but for the sake of the video, I will leave it unbuffed so you guys can see the true damage of it. Or not the true damage, but just physical. Because with this thing buff, it is a monster, but it already is a monster, so why change it, you know? We love it for who it was, or who it is, not for what it will become, even though it is better. But yeah, guys, this weapon is great. You should use this weapon because it is fantastic, and I really do like this weapon. It is a really good weapon, and I believe we got a guy using dancer cosplay, huh? Don't really see that a lot, do you? I do like playing with it. I like playing with this weapon unlocked because it is one of my preferred playstyles. GG. I do like playing unlocked depending on people's weapons of choice, I guess. Because this weapon is good for catch people rolls because you can turn this all the way around with the R1s. You can turn them, which is very good in catching people, and few people will catch on to that right away, which is great. But let's get in another person in here, and I think we can do 2 more fights. We'll do this one, and then we'll do 1 more, and we'll conclude the video from there, guys. So, yeah. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Of course, leave comments on what weapon I should do next, and what weapons I should, or just leave your feedback on the video. And tell me if I missed anything, because I know I'm gonna miss one thing here and there. So please feel free to leave a comment on that. And make sure to like and subscribe. That'd be very much appreciated of you. And yeah, let's get this going. If this guy ever gets here, you know? Exile greatsword. My attack power with it is 601, which is beast for a curved sword. And buffed is just unbelievable. That thing is a monster. So. And leave me some comments on if I should do any other reviews. Like I can do spell reviews, I can do armor reviews, I can do everything. So just feel free to leave a comment on the video, and I'll make sure to do that. That is one of the good things about the weapon is the hyper armor on it. And the thing is, the hyper armor's weapon activates so quickly, people do not expect it, and they just get hyper armor through it, and you can basically win any damage trade with it, which is great. So this will be the last fight of the video. Let's get this rolling, and hopefully we have a smooth fight, you know? I think I might start doing it. We might do 3-4 fights every video, and after those fights, we'll conclude the weapon, and that will be a video. So tell me your thoughts on that. Should I do more fights? Oh yeah, we're waiting for this guy to come in. Let's do the cons. Cons. It is a curved sword. And the thing about this curved sword is that all the moves can be parried, except the weapon art, of course. The weapon art cannot be parried, but everything else on this weapon can. And what else? Cons. That's pretty much all I can think of, that every move can be parried. Pros. Hyper armor activates quickly, super quickly, which is awesome. The weapon art, people underestimate the range on it, so you can get some unbelievable range catches on that. And the weapon is not used very often, so few people know how to fight it. But it is a curved sword. People do use them, so don't be too hyped because of it. But it's what it is, so it don't really matter. I like his armor of choice. It's very particular. I like it. Ooh, caught him. Very nice, very nice. And just see, that is really good about this. You know what? Since that was a pretty short fight, let's get in one more. We'll do 4, and that will conclude the video. So let's do 4. I think we have enough time for one more, so let's do this. I think that's pretty much all I have to say about the weapon. If you guys have any other things I should start adding, and of course, I will get some friends soon because a lot of them do have their own opinions, and my opinion is my opinion, and I also need other people's opinion on the weapon because they could say other things, you know? So, we'll see what they say. Yes, I know we're starting to fight. There you go. Dragon Slayer Great Axe. Gee, I was trying to get the parry on it because that weapon art can be parried. Now, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, please leave a like, and please feel free to subscribe. That would be very much appreciated of you. And please feel free to leave it in the comments what weapon I should do next, because for now, I'm drawing a blank. I will decide if in the next few days I don't get any comments on it. I will decide one of my own, but if you guys do want to hit me up on Twitter or leave a comment, and I'll make sure to do a video about it. And of course, I hope you guys had a fantastic day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.